This Seagate expansion card is probably something you'll eventually have to get if you have a next-generation Xbox console like the Series S or X. Next-gen games take up a lot of space and they require high data transfer speeds, which means that USB 3 drives can no longer be used for these new games. That's why the Seagate Xbox Expansion Card is perfect for this, and it comes in 1 or 2 terabyte capacities. I got the 2 terabyte card, and with a retail price of $280, it practically costs as much as the Series X 512 megabyte console. But I got the largest expansion card just to avoid running into storage issues too soon. It's simple to use, just plug it into the memory slot in the back and it's ready to go. There's no need to format or anything. I've already been using the Seagate card for a few weeks, and to view what's stored on it, I'll press the Xbox button on the controller and scroll to Profile and System Preferences. Then go to Settings. In this menu, select System Settings, and this is where I can find my storage devices. In the Storage Management menu, I can see everything attached to my Xbox Series S. The top one is obviously the internal storage built into the Xbox. The next one is the Seagate expansion card I just plugged in. And not to make this more confusing, but the one labeled Extra Storage is a USB 3 hard drive I also have connected. But I'll select the Seagate drive to show you what's on it. There are currently 4 games here, and I can see that they are all next-gen games for the Series S or X. Again, my expansion card is 2 terabytes, so I have plenty of space for more games. But let me back out of this and return to Storage Management. Right now, everything is configured to automatically download to the attached USB 3 drive. But I can set downloads to go directly to the Seagate card by selecting the Change Installation Locations button. Because next-gen games can only be played from internal storage or the expansion card, I can tell the Xbox where to automatically save downloads. I'm going to focus on the first column because it deals with next-gen games. In the drop-down menu, I can select the Seagate expansion card or I can choose the internal storage. My internal Xbox drive is full, so my best choice is to choose Storage Expansion Card. And here's an important note. I can also choose the USB 3 drive labeled Extra Storage and games will still download to that hard drive. But I won't be able to play next-gen games from that device. It's just something you need to be aware of. If I want to change where downloads go, I can click on the Set Location button. But I'm not going to make any changes at this time, so I'll cancel out of this and go back to Storage Management. If your internal drive is full like mine, I'm going to show you how to move games off of it to the external storage. So I'll select my internal drive and click on Move or Copy. Here I'm going to select the game SnowRunner. And once I do that, the Copy or Move buttons become active. If I decide to copy the game, then SnowRunner will remain on my internal drive, and then a copy will be placed on the external drive. On the other hand, if I select Move, then the game will be removed from the internal drive and then saved on an external drive. So let's do a move. On the next screen, it gives me choices for the 2 drives I have connected to my Xbox Series S. The highlighted device is the Seagate expansion card, so I'll select that. To confirm I want to move the game, I'll click on the Move button. And remember, if I move a game, it will be deleted off the source drive after the process is done. Again, I'm not going to make any changes today, so I'm going to cancel out of this. But I hope this walkthrough helps you manage your game storage on your Xbox. Because games are getting larger and larger, the Seagate Storage Expansion Card is almost a requirement if you want to download and store several next-gen games on the Xbox Series S or X. And right now, Seagate is the only brand that offers a 2 terabyte model. Western Digital also has an expansion card, but it's only 1 terabyte. Unfortunately, expansion cards are limited between Seagate and Western Digital at this time. The major drawback is the high price, and not everyone can afford it after buying an Xbox console. But it's super simple to use, and you can just plug it in and start downloading games to it. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all my weekly videos.